Can we take pictures with this, please? Please just dab with this. It's fine. Please, let's make use with this light, alright? Sorry, help us make
their moments. I want them to enjoy it, please.
Beautiful.
Let me join them.
Yeah, together. Join the picture.
I think that way they are.
After, when I try, allow us to take the picture proper. No, let us take the picture proper. Guys. Okay, Jenny, let's take the picture proper.
I've got to love this one. Don't worry, I'll get you.
It's an competition.
Yes. Thank you. Let's go. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. I didn't bring my no, I mean like yes, that's something I was talking about. I have police found. Only tell you special mute because some people won't room my post yeah. Enjoy the moment.
Opportunity to see this because I'm sure he would be proud of me. And Dad, I'm sure wherever you are proud of me. I mean, I started with the Yoruba genre of Nollywood, and then my father, who had lived in Lagos for a very long time, but as a proper Benin man who refused to speak Yoruba. So when I started doing Yoruba films, my father would be like, you don't go to English. You don't go to Benin. You know, and all that. So I went through all the journey, Yoruba films, English films. And this particular film took me back to my roots, thereby making my father's wish come true. My father actually wished that I would feature in the Benin film. And even though he's not here, I just thought I hope I made you proud. Watching this film and watching how I was speaking Benin. I mean, I've lived all my life in Lagos, like 47 years of my life in Lagos. And, kudos to my dad. My dad is a typical Benin man that, in the house, if you want to speak to my dad, you have to speak Benin. So you have to, especially if you ask for money, you ask for money, you go need to speak the Benin before he gives you the money. So, and that's why as parents, we should actually encourage our kids not to throw away our tradition, be it our way of mode of dressing or our language, which is very important. Because, if we lose our identity, then we are nobodies. So that being said, this film took me to my root, and also it also resonated with me as I've been a single mom before I got married. For years, I was a single mom to Michelle. And let me tell you guys something. Like 3 days ago, I had to send a text message to Michelle. And I said, Michelle, I'm so sorry. Okay, so you might think that, the upbringing I gave you was so harsh. I was harsh. I can't lie. I was harsh. Yeah, but I raised the vessel for God. Yeah, I said, you should clap for me now.
Come on, hands together.
So I had to send a text message to her a few days ago, and I said, that's one thing this film taught me.
Let's pay attention, please.
We need to have, it's very important to have closure on so many issues. And then we need to also pay attention to our kids. I'm just going to, please, I won't bore you, but I'm just going to quickly share the story. So, a few years ago, I sent my daughter to Canada for school. And one day, I was calling her, she didn't pick my calls. I called her friend. I'm like, Precious, I'm calling your friend. She's not picking my call. So she said, okay, mommy, I'm going to call you back. Then she called me back and said, okay, mommy, you can call me. She's not pick. And then when she picked, I'm like, Michelle, I've been calling, you're not picking my call. She said, mommy, I'm traumatized. I said, what's wrong? Are you okay? She said, mommy, I remember you hit a bucket on my head one day. And then I said, are you mad? You didn't crazy. Oh, so because you're abroad now, and I'm not thinking of how that would make her feel. That's what this film would do to a lot of people. I think it's about time we start to have this conversation. We have a lot of damaged adults around everywhere, yeah, who are not properly healed from their childhood trauma. So I'm so proud to be part of this project. I'm sure a lot of you have seen how I've been pushing this film in my blood, because I believe that it's time we need to start having these conversations. I mean, that's why we have narcissists all over the place. Like, people are still stuck. And, as African parents, we are too proud. We are too proud. So if I can throw away, I mean, probably if I can throw away my apology 3 days ago, and I told Michelle, Michelle, I'm sorry. She was like, Mommy, are you okay? Are you alright? Is everything going on with you? Are you good? So if I can do that, I think, a lot of people will be able to relate to this film, to resonate with a lot of people. It's a call to action to African parents. Yes, I get it, but there should be limitations to what we do actually. Too much of everything they say is bad. So please guys, spread the word. Thank you for coming. Please tell your friends to go to the cinema to see my mother is a witch. God bless you.
Amen.
And thank you for indulging me. I'm sorry I took your time.
Amen.
Thank you.
Also, so Coins that I will ask Timini Neo a question and then we move on. But we're
All right, Mr. Lee, you are known for telling bold narratives, like your stories, Les Chabi, do you remember other movies right now that just skips my head? Like, so much, right? You are so House of Secrets. I mean, I saw that and I was like, this is brilliant. And I was not expecting anything less from this one. Now, but this is kind of different. It tells the story of a mother and a child. And this is, when I was watching it, I was like, we can all relate to this story of mothers. They'll go through so much, they will not want their children to know what they're going through. But then they start to just react, and the child is often confused, like what is going on and all of that. So this is a different story entirely. What prompted you to tell this particular story? And you're known for also telling family stories too. So what prompted this particular one? Is there like a personal experience for you that you'd like to share with us?
Okay, so I need to mention two really important people. First is my wife, Victoria. So initially I didn't even want to direct the film because it was very hard to write. I was pulling from a lot of references from real people that I knew, but I'm grateful that they let me to film because it was too hard. Even very hard watching it now on screen. But I think ultimately I understood very early on, especially after working with House of Secrets, that there is so much power when we talk about stories that focus on closure. And that's what we miss in Africa. There's so much that needs to be told to each other. And we do not tell these things to each other, whether it's husband to wife, business partners,